Welcome back to Worthington Model Railway, and today we're looking at my Accurascale GWR-BR Manor class, and I'm adding an ESU lock sound decoder. So I was recently going through some things I have, and I found this GWR Manor from Accurascale. To be honest, I don't remember when this came. It's got to be a little while ago, and I really haven't done much with it. I maybe opened the box when I got it, but that's about it. Now, I'm a little confused as I look at this, and one of the reasons is because, so if we look at the end of the box here, it says it's the GW Manor, Iford Manor, and this suggests to me that this is not DC fitted. However, when I look on the box, I see lock sound. However, it says optimized for ESU lock sound, so I'm thinking it doesn't have it in there. As is usual with Accurascale, when I open it up, there's a great little pamphlet here on the history of the locomotive and some good information in there, so I will have a look through that and read it. And then here is the instructions, operating instructions, etc. for it. And I'm pretty sure now that obviously this was bought and with no DCC decoder. So we'll get back to this. I'm going to order a DCC decoder for it, fit that, and once that comes we can take a look at this more. So here we are, a couple of weeks later, and the Lock Sound 5 Accurascale GWR 7800 Manor Class ESU decoder has arrived. At the same time, I also purchased the Crew Accurascale, but I think made by Model U, the driver and fireman. Let's open that box up and take a quick look. So there they are. We'll fit those as well. They're kind of interesting. It looks like one of the legs is broken off. Well, that's great. Well, I suppose that's what glue is for. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Anyway, okay. So let's get the Manor class out. Let's fit the decoder, and we can get it running. So opening it up, we do have the usual bag of things. Interestingly, the coal load appears to be separate here. Got some other components in here. Interesting to see what's in there. I'm sure the instructions are going to tell me what I may or may not want to use from what's in the bag. I'll leave the coal load out, as I definitely want that. So I fitted the coal load. First impressions are a very, very nice model. Has some weight to it. There's die cast obviously there. The lettering looks really nice. So does the separately fitted detail. Notice that that even opens and closes. And if we can see the cab there, Maybe we'll zoom in on that in a second. Yep, typical, I suppose, Accurascale, what we kind of expect these days. I'm going to zoom in a little so we can get a closer look at the detail here. And then we'll Yep, very, very nice. Okay, so now I'll see if I can get a closer look at that cab interior. Here we go. Very well appointed. And then we can see the cab from the other angle, including the fold down seat there that is folded up on that side, whereas it's down on the other side. And there's the glazing. Yeah, just sort of come down a little here. Look at the emblem and the wheels on the tender. Okay, so let's get to DCC fitting this. So according to the manual, the decoder goes in the tender, and we have to take 4 screws out to get the body off, so let me do that. I think we can see the screws. I don't know. I'll do that and come back. So it's not that difficult to get the tender apart. You just take out those 4 screws, and here we have the tender apart, and here's the decoder, so let me put the new one in. And there's the decoder fitted. Let's get the tender back together and get it on the test track. Well, it looks like there'll be a part 2 on this because the decoder isn't working. I'm getting a short circuit error from the decoder. Here's the ESU lock sound. If I go to my programming, immediately comes up with short circuit detected. And the decoder got very hot. So I tried just putting a DAPL Imperium decoder in, and I was able to program that. So it's not the locomotive that's the problem. As you see, the locomotive is running fine. Well, I say it's fine. Locomotive is running. So I can run it in with that decoder in, but I'm going to have to get a replacement for the sound decoder. So this video is kind of getting cut short. Accurascale were very quick to get back to me, and I'm going to get this sent back to them for replacement, and then we'll see where we go from there. As always, thanks for watching. This is one of the reasons why I tend to want to buy locos now that actually have a decoder fitted, rather than trying to do this after the fact. I will put out an update once I get a new decoder from Accurascale. Probably a couple of weeks turnaround to get to the US. Anyway, in the meantime, there'll be more videos, and as usual, you can subscribe if you haven't with a button to the top right, and you'll see another video to the top left.